head out the door, this is something else we're working on for you. In Greenville County, new video shows the moments a gun went off during a traffic stop, and it happened on a busy road in Greer. We first told you about this story in January. Deputies pulled over a car for a license plate violation. This was on Wade Hampton Boulevard, a road lots of us know very well. They were searching a 16-year-old suspect when a gun in the teen's pocket went off and hit the teen. On your screen now, a look at our breaking news coverage from January 17th. The 16-year-old was okay and was then arrested on several charges. Those charges include trafficking, fentanyl. Another passenger who you see on the right-hand side of your screen, that's Joselito Rivera, was also arrested on drug charges. The sheriff's office saying based on their internal investigation, they could not determine how the gun went off. The sheriff's office also saying their deputies did not violate their use of force policy.